blues grandmother.
I didn't know him, of course.
Excellent.
Unfortunate. There's so many people that you just don't get to meet, you know. Let's see. Did you grow up with any other sons and daughters of blues musicians? Was there?
Yes. Yes. I grew up with the Bell family. I grew up with Larry Bell. Larry, you know,
Carrie Bell's sons.
Yeah, I remember we were staying on the south side around 63rd and Pinedale, and we lived in one house. Carrie and them lived in another house. While here, Willie Williams lived across the street in another house.
Is that right?
Yeah. And we was kids. We used to go to, they'd get rehearsals. My dad, Carrie Bell, and a couple of other guys, they'd come together in rehearsal. You know, Jimmy Dawkins and all these people, they would, you know, rehearse, and we'll be there to see what it was that they was putting down, and we was interested. And like I'm saying, these people were our great influence. You know, they has a great influence on our lives today for what we do with the music. And you know, me myself, I can never give enough thanks to the blues fathers.
Yeah. And now, at a certain point, young age for you, you stepped up as a member of the next generation of the blues.
That's right.
Which was a tour.
I'm one of the originally founders of the new generation of blues which was founded in '77.
1977, and you went to Germany right off the bat, didn't you?
Yeah, it was the new generation of blues, and it was the Berlin Blues Jazz Festival.
Yeah.
And there I met quite a bit of interesting people in both fields, blues and jazz, and participated with all of them. You know, I even got a chance to do some stuff with Lightning Hawk and Cousin Joe. You know, it was quite a bit it was very interesting, you know, while I was over there.
That was a great beginning for you. Now you also, of course, have listened to other music, and I think you sort of incorporate that a little bit into what you do.
Yes.
Music can't stand still, of course.
Yes, I mean, see, what I guess what most people don't really understand is that if you really want to find your best music, your best artists, you know, people waste a lot of time going to the north side clubs. That's fine, but come to the west side. This is where you will find your real musicians at. This is where a lot of great blues men you hear today, this is where they come from. They come from the west side of Chicago, Magic Sam, different people like that.
Which is to say that it's not a museum piece. The blues is not some historical thing. It's an ongoing culturally based music.
That's right. It's an ongoing cultural thing that's been passed down from generation to generation of musicians on the west side.
Can you recommend a place that somebody might go to see some music?
Well, I mean, you know, there were quite few venues. Matter of fact, the west side at one time had a lot of blues venues, but from some apparent reason, the people who were operating, they lost these venues. We don't know.
It's not
why.
easy to keep it going.
We don't know why. We don't know. Was it a matter of thing to cripple?
Well, there's not a lot of spending money either, I
sound
suppose.
of the West Side Blues, because I mean, you know, let's face it. When most of the people wanted to hear the blues, or the most Europeans, when they came to this country, they came to the urban black area to hear the blues.
Correct, yeah.
Clubs like
That's where it was.
1815, Archego, you know, there were many blues clubs, you know, to hear great blues musicians. And a lot of that, a lot of great blues musicians got discovered, you know, from that. And I find that I'm very saddened by it, because it's so much talent running around on the west side, and they're trying to just make it seem like, you know, it's no talent over there. It's plenty of talent.
Yeah.
People just have to come there and find it. Yeah. It's there.
Well, musicians do have a hard time
getting
work these days, I know. Tell us a little bit about your recordings. I know you did a lot of work backing a lot of people on Wolf Records and compilations
Yeah,
like
I
that.
did a lot of backing for people on Wolf Records. I played with a lot of people on the Rooster label, Delmont.
And Delmar too, sure.
Yeah, well, you know, my uncle Jimmy Burns, I did stuff with him.
That's right.
You know, to help him.
Brothers Eddie and Jimmy Burns. Eddie
Yeah,
Burns of
that's
Detroit,
right.
Jimmy
My
Burns here.
uncles, yeah, and then help both of them get nominated for the Handy for both of their
The
albums,
WC Handy
which
Awards.
was the Snake Eye and Back to the Delta CD.
Which were Delmark recordings, I believe?
Delmont recordings, and you know, I want to clear up one thing right now, so everybody will know this, because I think everybody needs to know this. It was when I came back from Europe in '77, who inspired many musicians, including my uncle.
Is that right? So you sort of got him playing?
That's right. That's right. I mean, the one of the songs that you hear, Leaving Here Walking,
Yeah.
actually, the rhythm pattern of this song was put together at least 25, 30 years ago before he even recorded the song. And me and his brother, Willie Burns, actually
Willie Burns, that's right. That's another brother.
put that together. So I want to clear that up so everybody would know that. You know, that's important for people to know, because you know there's a lot of unrealistic stuff been floating out there.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to clear it up so everybody understand. You know where I'm coming.
Let's get back to this latest recording, and I must, for full disclosure, as they say on the news shows these days and in the papers, I had a hand in this recording.
Yes, you did.
Wrote the
Yeah,
notes.
you did the line of notes.
But I think it's a marvelous recording, and it looks like you have some if people are interested in purchasing one after the show.
Yes.
Tell us what your thinking is, sort of your philosophy behind this recording, because it's different from a lot of things you might hear today.
Yeah, this is very, very, very different, because see, what I want to do, I want to take the roots of the music from the urban area and combine it. I just didn't want to just make it all blues alone, because there's more things happening on the west side other than just blues, you know.
So it's reflective of what you would hear.
It's reflected of what I hear. It's reflected, surrounded by the people who were a part of my life, and some of them that are still part of my life. Some of them are here, and some of them not here. You know, you know, and
So it's a mixture. You got some really old school blues there, some Elmore James, Howlin' Wolf. You've got originals that sound like original Howlin' Wolf songs you wrote,
but I wrote.
but that sound exactly like Howlin'
That's
Wolf
right.
songs, which are wonderful. And then you also got the old school soul. You've got
Right. And you know, and
Johnny Taylor and Zizi
right.
Hill.
And see, I give thanks to Bonnie, who helped me a lot, and Osee, and my posse buddy back there, who helped me. He's helped me right now. He's organizing a lot of things for me, band-wise. You know, he's a very expertise musician, and I have a high regards for him. And my brother, Mr. Eddie Taylor Jr., I have a lot of respect, you know, for all of them. You know, and we all try to do what it is that we do best and work as a family in what we do. See.
I think that's so important. How about if you do perform for us a little more?
Sure.
If you want to do some things off the CD or some new material, whatever you think people here might enjoy today,
Okay.
what we all might enjoy. I know you put on a great show.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. The Larry Taylor Soul and Blues Band.
Here's a tune, ladies and gentlemen, that was did by a great blues mentor of mine, a man who I had respected a lot, the legendary Mr. Muddy Waters.
She said, woman told my mama before I was born, got a boy child coming, gonna be a son of a gun. Bring all you pretty women, jump and shout. The world's gonna know now what it's all about, because I'm here. Everybody knows me. Well, I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows me. Got a black cap on, got a mojo too, got a job in Conqueror, gonna mess with you, take all you pretty women, lead you by the hand, and the world's gonna know now I'm the hoochie coochie man, because I'm here. Everybody knows me. Well, I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here. Yes, one more time. Got a black cap on, got a mojo too, got a job in Conqueror, gonna mess with you, take all you pretty women, lead you by the hand, and the world's gonna know now I'm the hoochie coochie man, because I'm there. Everybody knows I'm here. Well, I'm the hoochie coochie man. Hey, oh yeah, ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, oh yeah, ha 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 ha. The woman she living on a poor man's way. Thank you. This is one of the songs, ladies and gents, that you would find on my CD. They were in this house. Oh, tell me, baby. Oh, when are you coming home? Oh, tell me, darling. Oh, when are you coming home? How many more years, darling? How many more years, darling? Are you gonna wreck my life? Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, my baby was crying. Whoa, you know she told me to come out. Whoa, my baby was crying. Whoa, you know she told me to come back home. But you forgive me, darling. But you forgive me, darling. How many more years are you gonna hurt my life? Ooh, 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 ooh. What say, Bonnie? Whoa, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Whoa, my baby was crying. Whoa, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Whoa, my baby was crying. Thank you. said she don't be